Brad Blanks of Louie CK. Congratulations, mate. You're walking a red carpet on Broadway. Big moment for you.
Well, that's easy. You could just buy a piece of red carpet and roll it out and walk on it. It's more or less what we did. I mean, if you look at it, it's not exactly a... Yeah.
Ziegfeld Theatre.
Red carpets are widely available at stores.
Do you encourage people to do that?
Bed Bath & Beyond, you can get a red carpet, lay it in front of your house and have an event.
Tell us about this show. I've seen the first 4 episodes. There's moments of emotion, there's moments of great comedy, and there's moments where I actually feel sorry for you.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate the sympathy. Yeah, it's a mix of, I don't think people watching the show ever really quite know what they're going to get. I like that. I think it's good to keep people off balance. I think a lot of what's hard about television is that it's all formatted and it's all expectations. So trying to make a show that people are not sure what they're going to see.
So in the real world, are you quite a happy guy that goes out and wears Hawaiian T-shirts and drinks margaritas and stuff like that?
Is that what happy people do? That sounds like a miserable prick to me. That sounds like a person whose life is in the toilet. When you get to the Hawaiian shirts and the margaritas, things haven't gone well. I'm a lucky person. I got kids and I have a great job. So, yeah.
You're very lucky in episode 3 because we see you and your good pal Ricky Gervais team up on the small screen. He does a few things to you in that episode that seem like they could be painful.
Sticks his finger up my asshole, yeah. That does hurt, I guess. I've only had it done a couple of times, so I don't know. He didn't actually stick his finger in my ass. We pretended.
It was brilliant acting. It looked like it actually happened.
It looked like, thank you very much. I know how to act like someone's sticking their finger in my ass. If there was a Emmy or an Oscar for most seeming like someone actually had his finger in your asshole, I would probably win that award.
Because De Niro couldn't have done that. That's one thing I don't think he could have pulled off.
I don't think he would have, no. Not without having, because he's a method guy, so he would have needed somebody to actually shove their finger in his ass. I don't need that.
You don't know.
I have an imagination.
It's a great imagination. Ricky Gervais did it. And on your other buddy, DePaulo, we saw you and him. We'll also see a famous fight scene, which was talked about in the tabloids, appear on the show. Were you proud when it hit the newspapers last year that you had a fight with one of your good mates?
I was, because the way we shot it, I wanted it to seem like it was real. Like, the scene is nicely shot and it's a scripted scene, but then when the fight breaks out, we stand up and the camera catches a few light stands, and I wanted it to seem like we were shooting a scene and he got upset and we started fighting. And I wanted it to feel real, and somebody on the set had a recorder and they recorded it. And they put it online and said this was a real fight. And Howard Stern played it a bunch the next morning, and he said, these guys got in a fight. So that made me happy, because that's how I wanted it to feel real, and it felt real enough that they took it seriously. And Nick is a very good actor, so they actually really, when he's yelling at me, it's mostly him. People bought it.
What about your fighting techniques, though? It's quite an interesting grapple move.
It's a bit of a just 42-year-old hang on and shut your eyes real tight. Become a bit of a turtle. Yeah.
Good turtle. In final words, what hope do men like me and have in our 40s when we get there, mate? Is there anything we can look forward to? I'm 35 at the moment.
Well, you got a good 7 years to get a running start to it. You just have to... You have kids or anything?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, well, that'll help you. It takes the focus off you. You don't think so much about your own problems anymore.
When I get to mid-40s, what will happen to my body?
I haven't the slightest idea what's going to happen to you. I don't know. You might be dead.
Jesus.
Minneapolis? Minneapolis is going down.
Jesus. All right. Well, good to meet you, mate. You're a champion.
Thanks, man. Sure.